tens of thousands of dollars.
We have the money. More than enough.
Oh, wow. Walt did not appreciate that. He did not appreciate that. Oh, man. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another TV show reaction and commentary. And today we're going to be continuing Breaking Bad episode 9. I don't know how to say this title, y'all. Okay? You guys see what the title is called. I'm not going to even attempt to try and figure out what that means or how it even relates into the story because I don't even know what it means. But I'm still interested regardless. And hopefully we can kind of hear it being said in the episode, so that way I can kind of get a better understanding of it. But if you kind of know what this word means a little bit more than I do, comment below to let me know. But yes, we are continuing Breaking Bad season 3, and everything is just cascading and to a downward spiral a lot quicker than I expected. Ish got real a couple episodes ago. The hitmen are gone, RIP. But thank goodness, because they were very problematic. They were very about it. I originally thought that they were just going to be red herrings. I thought that they were just going to be kind of like a distraction that kind of leads to a greater evil. And not to say that I still don't think that, because obviously they're bigger sharks in this episode or in this series. But they definitely proved themselves to be a force to be reckoned with, because yeah, they went hard. They were just dropping bodies. Like, they killed a lot of people. In all honesty, I think they were a little bit more problematic than Tuco, and Tuco was crazy. So I don't know what type of crazy we're going to be running into, or the bigger fish that are still awaiting here. I mean, I know that we got Gus, and I honestly think, like I said prior in other episodes, that he is like the owner of the aquarium. Okay, he is top G overseer of the aquarium where all these other fish are trying to habitat in. So it's gonna be interesting seeing what other problems kind of come up. I know Jesse and Walter, they are now working together, so as much as I love to hear that, I also hate to see it. So it's going to be interesting seeing the new problems arrive, how Hank's recovery is going to, change him as a person, just, for the better or worse. Who knows? There's a lot to be looked at here in terms of a cause and effect. So I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to hop into this episode, y'all. Like always, guys, if you want to be able to have early access, so instead of 1 episode per week, you have 2 episodes per week. We're pretty good ahead of the YouTube schedule. And we're going to be hopping into other things as well a little bit earlier than the YouTube schedule as well. If you want to be on top of those things, you guys know where to find it. The best place to support this channel is through Patreon. You can also support this channel by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. And at the very least, you have to do any of those things. Just sit back, relax, get your popcorn and snacks as we hop into episode 9, season 3 of Breaking Bad.
There, my 2 uncles were known far and wide for their delicious cooking. They seasoned their zesty chicken.
This dude is now in marketing, bro.
People call them Los Pollos Hermanos.
Patriarch, get your boy.
The old ways are still best at Los Pollos Hermanos. But don't take my word for it. One taste, and you'll know.
That was crazy transition. I was actually about to say, are they going to do that? Wild. Yeah, man. They cooking something. Actually, they cooking a whole lot of something. This is some big boy distribution right here. Man, it's crazy that they got the audio of them cooking matching the actual beat of a song. That's pretty cool. What they're doing is very bad, but very cool.
You are paid extraordinarily well. Why can't you just
hey.
appreciate that?
Hey,
I have seen this guy in his underwear, I think, more times than I've seen meth in this show. I am more associated with Walter in his underwear more than him cooking meth in the show.
Hey, we gotta hash this out. Hey, what's more important than money?
living, I can list a few things a little bit more important than money. You would think Jesse would know that, knowing he's scraped with death multiple times.
Asshole. Man, he got you good.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. It's cool to see these two, like, somewhat cool again, man. I wish it didn't have to go through all that, but, man, these two have a good thing going.
Somebody called my cell and told me to expect it. It was a voice scrambler. Could have been anybody. He's got my phone's.
Yeah, I completely forgot that he did get a heads up. It was super brief, very quick, but yeah, if he didn't have that, he would be 6 feet under right now. I gotta say, I haven't gotten the chance to mention this, but I'm enjoying how the story seems to be unfolding. And it's not just like Walter just dominating the entire playing field. Like, it's being told in such a different approach. I'm sure it's still happening, the consumption, but
Are we safe?
it's more organic.
Are you safe?
Absolutely.
Wow, that was like a very brief moment. Extremely brief moment of like those two showing some genuine love towards each other.
How about this? Okay.
Ah, man, that's scary.
How about now?
That is scary. I will say, he got capped up. Like, he severely got capped up.
Nerve function is returning.
God. All right, so when do we get him walking again?
Oh, damn. Man, the doctors gotta, like, say answers quickly. Because that silence kills, man. That is insane. You telling me Hank is not going to be able to walk again?
He needs daily sessions, isn't that right?
Well,
Actually, your plan's treatment program covers 4 sessions a week.
Actually, she asked the doctor.
Oh my God. This is intense, man.
Occupational therapy, medical equipment, it could run into the hundreds of thousands of dollars.
So what? We're just supposed to compromise on his care?
Again, it's like healthcare just being heavily prominent in these moments. I'm grateful for it. I'm happy that they are showing these aspects. Because it's real out here. You know, you go to the hospital, you can't just walk out like it's GTA 5 or something. Lose like $5,000. And that's it. It's a lot more complicated than that. So,
Come on. Humor me here for a second. Now, you know you need to launder your money, right?
I gotta say, I love the show's constant attempt of just integrating crime in very local, mundane areas. Like, it's wild. You know, in that sense, it reminds me of Fargo.
Your filthy drug money has been transformed into nice, clean, taxable income brought to you by a savvy investment in a thriving business.
That's some money laundering 101 right there.
Yeah, and if you want to stay a criminal,
Man, it's just, he's getting so deep in this. He's getting really deep in this. Jesse, please get out. This dude just stands menacingly. Like, what on earth, man? Also, he's in a black suit, an all-black suit. I don't think I'm used to him wearing that. I feel like now that he's taken out some of the larger people
Walter,
at play, he might be bumping himself up to a bigger role here.
And yet, I think that this person was playing a much deeper game.
100%, dog. You're still in it. You are still in the game. That's why he's having the moment to converse with you. This dude is just
One stroke,
not saying a word. It's weird, man.
he would have the market to himself. The rewards would be enormous.
Man, I love how the camera punched in on them. Love that we're getting extreme close-ups here. Or just, well, normal close-ups, but it's good that they decided to do that.
I respect the strategy. In your position, I would have done the same.
It's crazy to hear him say that. But yeah, it's good that we're able to recognize some similarities here.
$3 million for 3 months. That was our agreement. Extended annually, $12 million a year. Call it 15.
Man. So now he's making $12 to $15 million a year. Congratulations, Walter. You are now a multimillionaire and quite literally the worst profession you could be in. Oh, buddy. Oh, man. Now is not the time. Now is not the time. That car has gone through so much. Dude, Walter, what on... Like, was that his, like, wishing that he just wasn't here anymore? Is that what that moment was? Because otherwise, I'm sure he just didn't want to feel the need for speed.
He looked at it and said, "Is that the best you can do?" At first, I thought to myself, hell yeah, bitch. Now give me a D. And
This dude, man, this dude, he's so much growth within him. It's kind of crazy. It's just so hard to see it on the outside.
I built it out of Peruvian walnut with inlaid zebra wood. It was fitted with pegs, no screws. I sanded it for days until...
Yeah, the thing with Jesse is that he has great obsession when his heart is in it, or even when you challenge his heart or question it. Like, there's a lot of wanting for attention and showing that, you know, he's just more than what he is on the surface.
What happened to the box?
Which is a very good job trait, ironically.
Marie, this is Ted, my boss.
Oh, you're Ted. I've heard so much about you. Thank you for...
Ted's coming with lead, man. Oh my goodness, bruh. This is awkward. This is awkward.
I haven't heard from you in days and left messages.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You gave me all that time off, and I really should have...
But that's not my point. I care about you, that's all.
Ted,
Skylar, if you're gonna do this, you gotta at least put your heart into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to separate your heart from it. Don't try and two-face this, you know? That's awkward.
I'll see you in a day or two. Back at the office.
Take as much time as you want.
Jesus. Skylar, what's your deal? What is your deal? What's your deal? I thought you wanted this. Though. Because he's kind of right. You guys are both sort of... well, no, you guys are divorced. Like, it's on paper. I don't know what her issue is. Like, what, is she, like, looking out for him so he doesn't, like, get killed by Walt? Is that it? Wow. I don't know what that shot was really about, but it looked like a bullet hole was right between his forehead.
My name's Brandon.
Okay, Brandon. You want to tell us something about yourself?
Well, I'm here.
I hope Jesse's not doing what I think he's doing. I really hope he's not doing what I think he's doing. I hope he's not trying to sell to these people.
This new version of it hit the streets, and wow.
Not that blue stuff. Oh, sorry.
Yo, that's diabolical. That's diabolically evil. That's some evil-ish right there, man. That's crazy. Damn. I don't think Jesse has done, like... I mean, he's done bad things, but this is genuinely evil.
We can always pay their bills.
Please, it's tens of thousands of dollars.
We have the money. More than enough.
Oh, wow. Wow. Walt did not appreciate that. He did not appreciate that. Oh, man. Just launched that on him. Yo, he always does that thing with his mouth, man. It's always agaped. His mouth is literally always agaped.
He was convinced that if he put enough money into it, he'd have a, God, what is it? A statistical edge?
Yes, statistical.
So.
I mean, even though this is massively terrible, it's cool to see them work together in some capacity.
It's into 7 figures.
Oh, Holy Mary, Mother of God.
What can I say? I did very well.
Yo, what the fuck? This dynamic is crazy. Y'all are insane. No amount of family or marriage counseling will ever be able to piece that together. Oh my God.
Something tells me that Hank is here because of you. And I'm not forgetting that.
Damn. Yo, Skylar's intuition is crazy. Is crazy. She peeps it. My thing is like, yikes. All right, that was the end of that episode. What the heck? All right, everybody. So that ends episode 9. This one felt a little bit more of a setup. A little bit more of a setup, which isn't a bad thing. I obviously know that TV shows like this requires setup episodes like this. And what I mean by that is just like downtime. There's a lot more downtime, but that doesn't mean that there's any less information being packed into the episode. You know, we learned a lot of things, and especially just the dynamic of Skylar within this episode. Just her relationship with Ted and how that's becoming more shaky as things go on. It just feels like her heart's not into it. Basically using him, which, you know, is definitely the case. And that's never good. That's never good. And then you have the side of her almost like blackmailing Walt in the process of things. Now, there are just a lot of things swirling around that I can kind of like see in my head, but not like clear pictures. But, you know, just seeing how Jesse is trying to do his own thing, trying to create his own box that, you know, he was mentioning within that circle, and just capitalizing off of, you know, his worth. Because every time that he's tried to do that, he's always been undercut. He's always been undersold. So there's this thing that he's just been constantly doing throughout every season where he could just easily just sign in, you know, get the A+ and then dip. But he just feels as though he's worth so much more. And it's true. A lot of us feel that way. It's just, you know, you just don't do certain things. And I felt like the first time, I felt kind of disgusted with Jesse's approach was in this episode where he planned you know, to be selling within the inner circle, like towards people who are recovering. That's kind of low. That's really scummy. That's something Walter would do, which is scary to say about Jesse, because there's always been like somewhat of a thin line. You know, even though it was been thin, it's always been a definite line between Walter and Jesse and what makes them different. But that was definitely a Walter maneuver. So I'm a little bit frightened to see where that goes. But I'm gonna hop into the next episode. So for everybody who was on the early access, I'll see y'all in a couple seconds. But for everybody else, I'll see y'all next week. Stay healthy and stay hydrated, because we are just getting started.
Purple jacket, pocket full of weed. Everything that I should ever need. Grab some matches cause they give them free. Just like my time. Hair pulled back in the backseat.